Welcome back. I'm Jay. We've got Steve right here today. Thank you so much for joining. This is the Heads Up Show, and we're going over your pictures, where Steve is going to critique your pictures, and I am going to critique the helmets in said pictures.
That's right.
And Steve, a little birdie told me that this is going to be the best episode ever as far as the content of the photos that have come in. Is that a true statement?
I mean, ever is a very loaded word, but it is one of the best series of pictures we've gotten in quite some time. So thank you for that. And if you want to be on this show, email your photos to pics@greengridiron.com. We will get to them. We have a few hundred waiting, but people are listening. Jay, you said you want to see the Heisman.
I did say that. I've been saying that for the last, 6 months.
It's been months and months. So take the best picture of yourself wearing the helmet, your girlfriend, it doesn't matter, with the helmet, doing the Heisman, okay? Like John H. did.
All right, John.
So he said, hey guys, so you asked for some pictures with the Heisman pose, and I'm going to deliver. Here's a few shots from a photo shoot that my son AJ did prior to his college signing wearing his Washingtonville Wizards high school. He even threw in a cool filtered one that he made. So.
Oh, wow. Well, that looks fantastic. Is that just an app or did he actually
Yeah, probably.
Draw
and
this?
Like in Photoshop, there's different filters you can apply, and this is probably like watercolor or charcoal pencil or something like that.
Well, I mean, that's something you can frame.
Oh, no doubt. This is a very, very, very cool. But there you go.
Yeah. John, I was expecting that John's going to be kind of out on the field or something. He did it in a professional.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like a professional studio shot. I think it looks fantastic. I got to say, we're going to give John a pick because it just looks great. Now, as far as the helmet goes, so actually, I think last week we did one of John's helmets because it had a big W on the side.
Yep.
Right? So, John, you're making it on the show 2 weeks in a row. This is awesome.
Really good.
And, I might tweak the visor, put something else in there.
And nice little color. But, hey, man, right out of the gate, you earned yourself a pick, which is a perfect score. So, thank you very much.
Nice. See how easy it is?
Just do what you're asked. Next up is Lou. This is sick.
Wow. What is that? Are those skull...
They're like Skull Award decals for sure, but
with the Raiders logo
on an eye patch,
and it's a not happy.
Look at that face mask. We know what went into this as a collectible helmet. This is no joke.
Yeah, so I love the color. I love the award decals. We got, interestingly enough, we got a Zuti mask right here that we just put on this helmet, and that looks great. We got a SHOC 0G visor that doesn't fit this helmet great, but it does fit the helmet, obviously. I would say that the Zuti masks will fit better, the SHOC 1.0s or maybe even an Under Armour. The 0Gs are really designed for the Riddell face mask for the Riddell Speedflex helmet, but obviously this is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, yeah, that works for sure. 100% for sure that it works.
So great. No doubt.
Yeah, and it goes great with the Raiders. I mean, Raiders just need to suck it up and change their color. They're in Las Vegas now where everything's a little bit flashier.
Yep.
And silver is, it's
time.
It's the same cost.
Yep.
It's the same price.
It's the same thing.
Why wouldn't, it's so much better than just gray.
It really is. And I mean, he did say he got some stuff from us, so he might have even gotten this entire setup from us and then, got the decals wherever.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I'm going to give this guy, just for the originality of a lot of those pieces on there, I'm going to go with an 8.8.
Yeah, nice. As far as the photos are concerned, I mean, you did what you had to do. They look awesome. I would say it would have been cool to see it outside, but that's okay. It looks nice. Next up is Brandon, and here's a little before and after action.
Huh, interesting.
So this is a perfect example of somebody once tried to paint this themselves. And the paint did weird stuff. It separated.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I've seen this exact look before after people spray paint. And then what happens is, that, say you use an oil-based paint and then you use a clear coat. A lot of the clear coats don't jive well with the paint. It'll just rip it apart. So he took it upon himself to get rid of all of that, sanded it down, and look what he made.
Very, very cool. Love the military-inspired color scheme on this guy. Interesting Ravens decal as well, because it's like the Ravens logo was printed on top of
Digital camo.
the digital camo, and the digital camo matches the stripe as well. And then we've got, is that a red? It's a flag. It's a flag tectonic plate painted. Yep. Do we have a nice shot of it or no?
No, I wish.
Hey, what's going on? I want to see the flag.
The beautiful top portion looks like it would be amazing. We don't have good pictures. I mean, it's obviously very military inspired. It looks like you got all the branches on there. That green color. This is quietly awesome.
It is. So here's the things. I want to see the awesome flag on top. I'm assuming it's awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a gloss finish compared to the matte finish on the helmet, which I think that's a great thing to do, because they have such a really nice contrast between the two of them. All of the decals, those are all gloss. Things that we could do better here, though, Steve. 3D bumpers in some form or fashion. Visor. We've got some American flag Under Armour visors that would look pretty cool with that guy. And then a chin strap. I get this one's getting the chin strap delete, but
which I think was smart because of the size of that Raven. Didn't want to cover the beak. I would have done the same thing.
I'm going to go with a 8.9 on this guy, with potential to be even better. So Brandon, if you take some of my ideas and you want to submit it again, we'll give you a rescore.
Boom.
On that guy, because I really legit I want to see that flag that was painted on the top of the helmet.
All right, next up is Nick, and he says, "Hey, I'm Nick. I'm a sophomore lineman at Prestonburg High School in Kentucky. I'm a big fan of the show. Here are some pics of this season's flat black helmet with red chrome decals. Excellent photos."
I got all nothing but love for this guy. Wow. So
look at the numbers.
This looks fantastic. We got the green Gridiron logo on the front, so we got to obviously love that. We've got a SHOC 0G visor in here with the SF2BDC TX face mask. We've got the safe clips holding the face mask onto the helmet. The decals are spot on. We got the thin red line American flag, which just goes perfect with this whole look. Got a bunch of award decals on here. The photos, especially that are showing the red stands and the black and the red that's on the field.
Great.
I don't even know if you could have done better than that.
I don't know if I would have done anything different. He even made sure he got Black Cat football in there. Spot on. This is absolutely a perfect score pick for me.
With just, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's good. Now I don't need to give it a score, but I love how it's just enough bokeh in the back to give that really nice separation and depth, but you can still read it.
Exactly. Awesome job, man. Way to compose your photos.
I think I got a feeling this one's got to. If we haven't already put it on our Instagram page, I think it's going to show up.
Yeah, make sure you ask for that. Yeah. All right, man.
Nice job.
Perfect score. Next up, we got another John.
Right,
okay,
John.
This is fun. So he said, "Love the show with the helmets, especially the Steelers helmet build." So he was at a local Goodwill store and found this helmet shelf for $4.99. Oh. And then he bought it and came up with this and bought a whole bunch of stuff from us, which is thank you very much. And check out what he built.
So this is what you can do with a $5 helmet.
With imagination, a little know-how, and a couple of bucks.
If this was starting off as just like a molded black helmet and you just buffed the hell out of it,
then that's interesting for us to know.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you what you can do with just a little bit of elbow grease. I mean, if that really is just a buff job, I mean, that looks fantastic. I would have for sure guessed that was just a super high gloss paint job.
Yeah, this is out.
That's great.
This is amazing.
The decals are spot on. I love the yellow warning label on the back. That's a nice little thing. The Under Armour chin strap, again, it's branded. And the NFL teams don't do branding, so there's that. We got the 3D bumper on the front with it where it says Steelers. Everything else is great. And it looks like you actually took a visor here. Not sure if you got the visor that was already yellow like this, or if he dyed it, because you could. You kind of dye these things like you dye.
Put in Kool-Aid.
I mean seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean if you're not gonna have to look through it, even if you were to look through that,
The amberish. Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. Steve, I'm going to go with a 8.9.
Okay. Yeah.
We're pushing up against that 9.
We're getting there.
Ceiling, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's not easy to get into the 8s.
It's not easy at all. Thank you, John. Good work. All right. Next up is Will, and he says, "Hey guys, I'm Will. I live in the UK. This is my Bristol Pride Academy helmet. Our kit is white. That's why there are little white accents. Is kit, I'm guessing, uniform?
I think outside the US, the uniforms are called kit.
I kind of like that. Yeah. Well, greetings from the USA, and thank you for your submission. Check out this, man. Very Cowboys inspired.
It's very nice. I like it. Obviously, I'm looking at all of the pieces here. That's why sometimes I just sit here a little bit silent, so I can absorb everything.
I understand.
We got a Speed Flex with a blackout package. We've got this is the SF2EG TX face mask. We've got the white unbranded Under Armour clips. We've got an Oakley visor in here. We've got a Nike chin cup sock on there. So I don't know what type of chin strap it is, but I'm going to guess it's probably a Riddell hard cup that comes with this thing. It looks like the decal was put on and then you cut around.
Well, I just want to point something out. I think this helmet is wrapped. Like, you see it? It's all wrapped. This is a wrap.
Well, it looks like actually, now that Steve brings that up, yeah, it looks like it's a wrap that has decals put on top of it, or you think?
Yeah. Oh, is this a game day skin? Dude, how are you not going to tell us that kind of information? Hey, Will, if you're watching this, leave comments. Tell us more about what's happening with the exterior of this helmet.
Yeah, I think that it's, overall, it's very nice, especially with that visor and face mask. That really kind of brings it all together nicely. So all the little accessories that have been put on here, I think that really helps it. Steve, I'm going to go with another one in the 8s.
Yeah, got to do it.
8.1 on this one.
That makes sense. I like it.
It looks great though. I love it.
Thank you, Will. I love this next one. So next up, Nathan. Hey guys, I'm Nathan. I've enclosed some fall pictures of my Chiefs Eclipse helmet. I added a black 3D bumpers along with some decals, a SHOC Northern Lights visor to make a scary theme helmet. I thought that this would be cool for Halloween. I hope you enjoy it, and he loves the show. Thank you very much, and excellent work with these photos.
Boy. You got Steve with the photos. This is a perfect example of how you can take any color visor. Yep, exactly. There's no green, obviously, anywhere in this thing, and it still looks great.
It's awesome.
There's no green except for a little grass in the background either.
Right, but it still looks great.
Yep, I love the KC on the Under Armour clips on there. It matches well with the KC 3D bumper. And I'll tell you, these helmets, these Eclipse alternate helmets from Riddell, we got a bunch back here. We've got some of these in stock. They're selling really good. This is the #1 selling alternate line or series that Riddell's come out with. This is probably like the 5th or 6th year they've been doing it. Overall, I love the Chiefs 3D bumper on the back. I love the fact that it's red on black. These are custom. Like, we don't have these. The Chiefs, we had some of these made up as samples to give to the Chiefs. They don't wear 3D bumpers, or they don't wear anything. They're just blank on the front and the back. I think they need to. I think this is better than what the Chiefs are wearing on the field. So big bonus points for that. But all of the colors are spot on. Everything looks fantastic. I'm going to go, Steve, with a... Steve, what am I going to do here? I'm going to go, Steve... What's that, Steve?
I'll make your life easier.
Huh?
Because this is, in my eyes, perfect. Photo-wise, this is a pick. This is a perfect score.
Because I was going to have a hard time here. It was the pumpkin that put it over the top, wasn't it?
It was... I tell you, look at the vignette around there. It's contrasty, but not over the top. This one has a filter on it, which is just right. It's just awesome, and I love the effort. Like, he really put effort into this, and he thought of not only himself, but of us for this. So.
And again, this is probably coming from a real camera too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
Well, dude, congratulations on that one.
That's
awesome.
right.
Awesome job. Love it.
Next up is Alex. Jay, this one is for you. And this one takes some balls. So he says, hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm 13. And he was on one of our episodes where you challenged him to do a little bit better the next time. And he hopes that this one will rise to the occasion. And look at what he had the nerve to build.
Oh boy.
Clemson speed, you are aware that
the balls on this kid.
yeah.
So we got a lot of great stuff going on here. Obviously, I am a Clemson alumnus. This looks awesome. I love the
background's nuts.
The background. I mean, that's a nice backyard.
Dude, life is good for you, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly.
Live it up.
Yeah, while you still can. He's got a lot of stuff good going on here. Let's go over this real quick, Steve. Here's one thing that I'm interested in.
What's that?
The tiger paws at just the right angle. That's a big thing with Clemson Tiger people. But they got to be positioned just right. I'm not so sure that these are.
Okay. You're not saying they're not, but you're not sure.
I'm not saying they're not. I don't think that they are.
I know that the right side is, and if I'm not mistaken, they don't mirror it.
Right, they don't mirror. So you got that right for sure. They always point in the same direction, so it's not a mirrored decals on each side. Love the fact that you got the graduation decal, you've got the CFP decal, you've got numbers on there. I can only see the 2.
Yeah, it's kind of
so I'm not sure what the other one is on there. But I'm going to go with a 8.9. So Alex, we're going to send you an email. Send us your address. We're going to mail out to you an ACC front bumper for this helmet, so you can put that on there and really take this helmet to the next level, because that's something that you can't just go get anywhere.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to have them for sale, but we've got some in. We're still waiting on some packaging and so forth for those. But yeah, fantastic job. I can't wait to see what he does next.
Right, exactly. 13-year-old young man, knocking it out of the park. Next up, and last already, believe it or not, is Christian with a K. That's cool spelling. Awesome looking helmet right here.
I love the very subtle little Superman on the back. Just basically goes to tell everybody that he's a force to be reckoned with, but he doesn't need to flaunt it.
Doesn't need to. Yeah, exactly.
Now that decal on the side, though,
not so subtle.
not so subtle at all. I love it though.
Oh yeah.
The screaming eagle.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. The rest of the helmet, I think is pretty good. It looks like just a stock red Speed Flex. It might be a painted red. Could be molded. Hard to tell. It's getting a lot of reflection in there. We got the big honking white warning label that we all
know and love.
Not a fan of. The chin strap is black, so I think that goes really nicely with the decal, because there's a nice some black in there. What would be interesting here is to kind of...
There's some flake in that red.
Oh, yeah, so that is a painted red. Yeah. So it's a red paint with some yellow flake, which I think that goes great with the decal.
Oh, yeah.
I love the colors of this decal. Lets you do a lot with this. You could do a black face mask with a visor, maybe a blackout Nike visor or something like that, and use some yellow Under Armour clips.
Yeah, you're right.
Would look pretty cool.
Oh, that would look cool.
I think that this because of that decal, there's so much potential of different things that you could do with this. I'm going to go with a 7.5.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, though. I mean, this is tough competition today.
Yeah, this one it's pretty solid, and I'm almost kind of giving some extra points on this one because there's so many cool things that you could do with this.
Right.
But that's more of a team thing. So this is a team helmet. You got to talk to the coach and talk the coach into, I think I would do a black face mask, and I'd mix some yellow trim in here and there.
Yeah, you're right. That would look amazing. You know what, though? That's all we got time for today. We are running low on time, man.
Those were fantastic. Was that the best episode of content that we have ever done? We both had a pick.
I had 2.
Did I have a pick? I had a pick.
Yeah.
We both had a pick, and we're giving some stuff away, so we love doing that kind of thing. Yeah, maybe this was.
Yeah, this was awesome. Keep up the good work, everybody. And again, if you want to be on this show, email your photos to pics@greengridiron.com. You can leave a nice little story with it. That's fine. We try to do these every Sunday or every other Sunday, but
Yes.
we have no plans on stopping, so keep sending them.
Yeah, and thank you again so much. Like, subscribe, click the notification bell for more videos like this. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.